after the horror show that was NXT Extreme Rules. The face of NXT has changed and continues to change. Draft night. Along with everything else going on NXT, a huge main event, the brand new NXT North American champion takes on the former #1 contender for the NXT championship, who just came up short of being NXT champion. It's our main event, and it's tonight. And here they come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Way, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano leading the way down to the ring. After successfully defeated Legado del Fantasma in tag team action, Johnny Gargano has drawn the ire of the leader of Legado in one-on-one combat. Santos Escobar was not involved in the matchup.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Santos Escobar.
I don't know how this entrance is always getting reshuffled. But they've reshuffled it again and put Escobar in the wrong spot. NXT Cruiserweight Champion versus the Rebel Heart. The former Rebel Heart, excuse me. As you hear the mixed reaction from the NXT universe. Johnny wrestling, the fans that still remember the man that Johnny Gargano used to be. And the Johnny sucks. But the guy Gargano is becoming. While leading the way. This is a night that some NXT superstars' dreams will get to come true as they get that call that a lot of them are waiting for, the opportunity to go to Raw or SmackDown. Again, Escobar taking it to Gargano. Gargano just rolled snake eyes. And this draft isn't basically you come down here and you pick who you want. So it'd be like, hey, why don't Raw and SmackDown just go here and pick the world champion, or excuse me, the NXT champion, or the North American champion, or the tag team champions. Well, if you're familiar with expansion drafts in sports, the setup, Mendoza sets it up, Gargano out of the way. And now Austin Theory getting involved. And setting Gargano up. But expansion drafts, they're unprotected players and they're unprotected players. The people that you leave exposed can be drafted to the expansion team. Lance Escobar kicks out. So NXT could have certain guys protected for their roster, and our future here on NXT. At the same time, they only have so many of those. And there has to be someone that's exposed to the draft. And that's how it works. Escobar and the knees up by Gargano. Sweeping the legs. Gargano locking in the Gargano special on Santos Escobar. Escobar, the cruiserweight, NXT cruiserweight champion, hanging in there, and he does not tap. Into the break the hold. Both come up swinging. Escobar connects first. German suplex. And this is a moment for Escobar to be a guy the caliber of Johnny as his foot is underneath the rope. But the controversy is going on in the women's division. Gargano planted Escobar with that earlier. Escobar returns the favor. Santos he was waiting for someone. Gargano locks in the Gargano special again. And again, the way get the better of Legado del Fantasma. The way did not start on the greatest foot early on when Gargano first put this together. But all of a sudden, they are on a roll.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano.
As Gargano just beat the Cruiserweight champion. And the first pick of the draft, Raw selects the former NXT North American champion. I need to say it. The music came in at the right time to say Keith Lee. The first pick for SmackDown, the former NXT Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And those are some major picks been picked up. As we get set for more cruiserweight action.
One fall, making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds. He is the Irish Ace, Devlin.
So how about this? #1 overall pick heading to Raw. The former North American champion, Keith Lee. And SmackDown's first round pick ends up being none other than former NXT Women's Champion. She might be a SmackDown Women's Champion in the future, Rhea Ripley. And we've seen an impact. NXT's very old Marty McFly, Kushida.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds, Kushida.
Kushida off to an impressive start to his NXT career. In his last appearances, Kushida and Devlin. And immediately hangs Kushida out to dry. Jordan Devlin obviously trained, as we know, by Finn Balor. The Prince, the United States champion, the most fighting champion in WWE. And Devlin, in a way, There's a lot and shares a lot of similarities in certain ways to Finn Balor. Kushida. Comes up short there, missing Kushida, and now Kushida. Devlin with the insecurity. Now you're gonna see some of the viciousness from Jordan Devlin. And right now, Kushida has to be looked at. It's one of the top contenders for the Cruiserweight Championship. About and like it. About Johnny Gargano getting the victory over the Cruiserweight Champion. Missing, but there's Kushida again. Look at those aerodynamics in the air by Kushida, and Devlin getting the shoulder up once again. Yep, Kushida for going down. Kushida getting the shoulder up. It's a big momentum changing maneuver there by Devlin. Looking almost in a rock bottom position. German suplex. Ripcord knee. Kushida fights out of it. This is what we've seen from Kushida time and time again. Resilience. Kushida all the way to the top with his opponent. Hurricane Rana from the top. It may have done as much damage to himself as he's done to his opponent. Looking in like a modified armbar on Devlin. Devlin taps out. Kushida continues his role in his undefeated streak in NXT. Right now, I think you've got to be looking at What Gargano just did was impressive. I think you're looking at a guy here that's got to be in the running for a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship.
Here is your winner, Kushida!
Chalk one up once again for Kushida. Second pick for Raw. None other than the former member of the Undisputed Era, a former NXT North American Champion, Roderick Strong. SmackDown's second pick is the former NXT Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. And here's a superstar I don't think we've seen since around breakout tournament time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Timothy Thatcher.
But Timothy Thatcher comes down to the ring. Get ready to get beat up. Thatcher in action when we return to NXT.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Superstar.
We are back here on NXT. Timothy Thatcher in there with young Hector Flores. Thatcher coming out swinging, European uppercut. Nice springboard DDT by Hector Flores. Thatcher's quickly back to his feet and goes right back to beating. Well, we haven't talked, since this has been draft night, we haven't talked too much about Extreme Rules that just happened. German suplex into a cover not too long ago. Every championship changing hands except for the resilient Tommaso Ciampa, who retained the NXT championship, new women's champion in controversial fashion, as Io Shirai won, but only after the referee did not see Dakota Kai's hand on the rope. Count at the pinfall anyway. That controversial finish. Again, there's some restructuring, re-rostering, a shakeup going on right now in WWE that will be addressed after the shakeup. Thatcher. Flores showing some fight. Thatcher's just been all over. We talked about how Thatcher's just in there to beat people up. Isiah Swerve Scott defeating Keith Lee Sleeper. The Mysterios defeating the Street Profits. Nope. Not gonna happen on Thatcher's watch. Powerbomb. Flores covered by Thatcher. And that's it. And Timothy Thatcher just beats up young Hector Flores.
Here is your winner, Timothy Thatcher.
This is a throwback to yesteryear, with the kind of style that Thatcher brings to the table. We're now going into the third round. The third pick for Raw is for their women's division. Ladies and gentlemen, Toni Storm. Third pick for SmackDown. He was the longest reigning champion in WWE before losing his title to Walter, the former NXT UK champion. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. Full disclosure, we just crashed again. Like, the number of crashes this game has is just ridiculous. And if it continues to crash, like I said, I might be done with this series.
For one fall, making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, LaRae.
Anyway, back to the show. LaRae. We have action in the NXT Women's Division. As she gets set to take on a veteran of the NXT Women's Division. And she's got one thing on her mind: accomplishing what she's been striving to accomplish for a long time.
representing the Way, from Anaheim, California, Candice LaRae.
He wants the NXT Women's Championship. As the Way continues to be woven and sewn throughout this show, trying to insert their dominance. Gargano already victorious. And now Candice. Trying to continue the roll. LaRae is hungry to make a name for herself. And no better way to do it than against Candice LaRae. She is taking it to Candice. Headbutt. Another. Missing with the step up insecurity. Tried to go back with the headbutt. Candice is ready for it. Neck breaker. Candice was a beloved figure in NXT, and listen to the NXT universe just showing her with boobs. Cover on Ray, and it must make her sick that Io Shirai holds the NXT Women's Championship, as Io has been a thorn in the side of Candice. LaRae getting the knees up. Kaylee setting Candice up. To the submission, while she's going to a widow's peak there. DDT, Candice LaRae. Nice by Ray, able to escape. Candice LaRae slips underneath. Huge suplex by the Poison Pixie. LaRae. The Canadian Destroyer. And now locking in the Gargano special. LaRae taps, and the Way just continues to dominate NXT. Candice LaRae back in the win column. And Kaylee Ray hung in there as long as she could. So she finally just gave in.
Candice LaRae.
And the way celebrates once again. Huge main event coming up in the fourth and final round of the NXT main roster draft. Raw selects once again looking to bolster their women's division. Mia Yim, the final pick in the NXT main roster draft. Bit of a shocker. Only been in NXT for a short time, but SmackDown selects Dominic Mysterio for their fourth and final pick of the draft. Well, coming up next, a huge main event. Damien Priest just fell short of becoming NXT champion. Isiah Scott went through hell and back to become North American champion. They lock up next. These guys no stranger to one another. I think they met in the breakout tournament. Damien Priest won, which earned him that shot at the NXT Championship. But months later, there's only one that stands here today, a champion.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damien Priest.
You can make the argument that since the breakout tournament, Isiah Scott has had the actual breakout on NXT. Qualified for the King of the Ring tournament as NXT's representative. Went to the King of the Ring finals versus Shinsuke Nakamura, took him to the limit. Earned a shot at the NXT North American Championship and won it over Limitless, the dominant Hulk-like Keith Lee, who is now a member of the Raw roster, drafted tonight.
And his opponent from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Isiah Swerve Scott.
There may not be a superstar that's on a bigger role in NXT than this man, Swerve Scott. Now wearing NXT gold. Maybe Damien Priest has Swerve's number. but they haven't met. Chops by Swerve. Irish whip on Priest. What a blue chip talent. I've got to think Isiah has got to be one of the guys that is protected. Maybe Priest as well as the future of NXT. These are the draws. These are the guys that are going to put the asses in the seats in NXT events. Standing drop kick. And Swerve took a huge back bump there. And after all that, Priest able to take it. Snake eyes. Cover on Scott. Scott kicking out after one. One thing we've learned about Isiah Swerve Scott is he is resilient. And Priest has had enough. There he is with the choke slam. Cover. Swerve in trouble. And that's Swerve bringing it. Swerve trying to rally the fans. But instead runs into his end to. There's the resiliency of the North American champion. Huge boot. And Swerve with that standing moonsault. Blocked by Priest. There's that ominous music that we heard at Extreme Rules. Karrion Kross's music. NXT's newest signee. Kross is in the ring with a chair. Swerve crawls over and makes the cover on Priest, and Priest gets the shoulder up. Referee out of position with the chairs that somehow got in the ring, and Priest kicks out again. And now Swerve sliding. Tags Priest. What is it going to take? He's taking a chair shot from Karrion Kross. He's taking everything, but he could not take that. Swerve wins again. But thanks.
Here is your winner, Isiah Swerve Scott.
Maybe thanks to NXT's newest talent, Karrion Kross, making his presence known here tonight. NXT may be losing superstars to Raw and SmackDown, but they're gaining stars of the future.